Hey there, this is Sean, your weight management coach, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about coaching, what it is, where it came from, what to look for, and what to avoid. So let's get right into it, shall we? Coaching, defined by Wikipedia, is as followed. Coaching is a form of development in which an experienced person or a coach supports a learner or a client in achieving a specific personal or professional goal by providing guidance and training. Pretty simple and straightforward, right? So coaching in its modern day form nowadays came from two different entities. So we have in the business world, in the professional world, the consultant, and then in bodybuilding, the bodybuilding coach. We melded those two together to kind of come up with a hybrid version of the modern day coach that we have today. Let's see what to look for in a coach, whether it be for professional or personal goals. You want to have a coach who has experience, a few years under their belt in coaching. Nowadays, coaching can be self-proclaimed, so you can just one day say you're a coach and start offering help with clients. You don't need any kind of specific certification to be a coach. So with that being said, you're going to want to look for somebody who has some experience so that you're not just hiring some back alley Joe Schmo. You want to look for personality in a coach. Someone who, is a good people person and not so book smart, but not able to apply that to their personality to talk to you and purvey that information to you in a manner that is comfortable for you to accept. What is their history? Where have they gotten this information from? Whether it be college degrees, certifications. What is their experience with past clients? What if you have a referral from other clients? If you have testimonials, do you have before and afters? But what is their history? Drive. A coach with drive is extremely important because you're going to be having days that you don't want to be involved in the information that you're trying to be coached on, whether it be weight loss or if you're in real estate. You're going to need someone with drive. Someone's going to push you past those points where you just don't want to do what you are trying to learn to do. It's what you've hired the coach for in the first place. You're trying to learn and achieve something. So you want someone that has drive because they're going to push you to achieve that. What is their coaching style or approach? That is important for every single client because every single client is different. And you may not like the certain style of coaching that one client or one coach offers versus another. So you really need to look into what their coaching style is, how they work with clients, and then are these coaches, or coach I should say, are they passionate about what they're coaching? Are they passionate about the topic, whether it be real estate? Are they very, do they know everything there is to know about real estate and they're just so passionate about it that it just comes through in the phone when you're talking to them? That's important. You want someone that's passionate about the topic that you're about to be coached on because it rubs off, to be honest. It gets you inspired. So what not to look for in a coach? Well, first and foremost, if they're ready to just get your money and they're worried about that bottom line, that price tag right off the bat, and they don't want to go in depth about anything else, and it's just cut and dry, here's my price, take it or leave it, probably something you don't want. Are they very hands-off? If the coach is just sending emails out to his clients and just with information that you have to read off and do what you want to do with that information, and he's not going to help you apply it in some manner or with some sort of contact, whether it be a messaging or a phone call, he's pretty hands off, and that's something you can just do on your own, reading out of a book or off the internet. So no need for a hands off coach. No emotion. This one's a good one because I think that kind of plays into their personality. If a coach without a personality is probably somebody that isn't working well with people, and in turn you probably don't want to work with them because they're not going to work well with you. Let's see. Are they unfamiliar with the coaching information? Perfect example is just a newbie beginner personal trainer. You see them at those gyms all the time. I mean, they're a 19, 20-year-old kid that just got a personal training certification online and really hasn't applied it to any of their themselves, most importantly, and then to any clients yet. So they're pretty unfamiliar. They have the information up here, but they're unfamiliar on how to apply it. That's important, especially in coaching. Are they know-it-alls? It's great for a coach that has an intense amount of information to offer you, but a coach should always be learning. A coach should always be apt to accept information from a client that he may not know about that specific topic, whether it be an illness or, maybe it's an area of business coaching that he's unfamiliar with. But if he's a know-it-all, he's not going to let you know that he doesn't know about that, and he's not going to be accepting into you giving some feedback about that topic that he's unfamiliar with. And they also come off very cocky. And I'm sorry, personally, for me, if I was going to hire a coach, I don't want someone who's cocky. I want someone who's informative, but also just humble about it. It comes off really shitty. What is their background? You're going to want to know, are they familiar with the coaching? I know I've went into that previously, but their background is important. If you're going to hire a weight loss coach and she's female and been 100 pounds soaking wet all her life, she probably doesn't know your struggle trying to lose weight because she's never actually had to lose any weight. So their background is important. If you're going to hire a bodybuilding coach for your weight loss and he's a freak of nature and you're 300 pounds, do you think he's going to be able to have some empathy towards your situation since he's never been there? Probably not. And will you want to work with him? Because he's going to be very hard on you, and he's going to be very unforgiving, and he's going to hold you at a level of a competitor and not a beginner. So their background is important, from where they came from, not their background in education, but their personal background. These are some do's and don'ts, what to look for, what to avoid in the coaching world. Me personally, as a coach, I think that talking with every client is extremely important, whether it be through an orientation process or via text message or a messaging service of some sort. I think it's crucial to understand what the client is going through day to day with that specific subject that you're trying to coach them on. If you're not able to get that feedback from your client, how are you able to help them? So a personalized coaching process where they're communicating with you on a day-to-day process, I think, for myself, is crucial, because then you're going to get, as a coach, the most information back from that client and be able to help them most efficiently. If you're talking to a client once a week, a lot has happened that client is not going to remember. Let's be honest, we all live very busy lives, and you're not going to remember the half a cup extra of, maybe a protein powder you put in your shake versus somebody who you talk to every day and you see, a weight go up and you wonder why, and they added extra calories in their protein shake. So that's very clear cut right there. But if they haven't remembered in a week, they're not going to remember that small mistake. And you're not going to be able to help them and coach them on portion control, because you're not going to be able to find the mistake. So a personability between each coach, or I should say between coach and client, is important. You need to have someone that's empathetic yet stern. I think that you're trying to push yourself past the point that you're capable of doing by yourself. So what that means is you're going to have to be pushed out of your comfort zone. And understand, all change happens when you're out of your comfort zone. So someone who's not going to take your shit and your excuses and is going to say, look, that's great and all, you had a busy day, but you need to do this, this, and this regardless. So better plan your day more accordingly. That's the person you're going to want, because they're going to get you out of that comfort zone, because you're going to give yourself every excuse in the world not to do something. That coach shouldn't. So that's something to look for. Those are important factors I feel personally are needed in finding a good coach. Why don't you let me know what you would want to look for in a coach in the comments below, or if you've had a coach, give me some great feedback on what you liked about that coach, what you didn't like about that coach, even if it's me. Leave that in the comments below. Please like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe above for more content, which I'll be giving out shortly. Thank you for watching my video.